Dying languages and languages in danger. As our world becomes more interconnected, we are seeing a loss of linguistic diversity, with many smaller languages disappearing at an alarming rate. With the rise of globalization and the spread of dominant languages like English, many languages around the world are facing extinction. In fact, it's estimated that half of the world's languages will disappear by the end of this century. While some may see this as an inevitable side effect of globalization, the truth is that the loss of a language can have far-reaching consequences for individuals, communities, and a society as a whole. This is a tragedy not only for the communities that speak these languages, but also for the world at large, as each language represents a unique way of seeing and experiencing the world. Helong is a unique language spoken by the Helong people of Indonesia. It is one of the many languages that is unfortunately at risk of becoming endangered. The Helong language is primarily spoken by the Helong people on the island of Timor, which is located in Southeast Asia and is part of the Lesser Sunda Islands. Timor is divided between the countries of Indonesia and East Timor, and the Helong language is spoken in both of these areas. It is part of the Austronesian language family and has around 1,000 speakers. It is a tonal language, which means that the pitch of a word can change its meaning. The Helong people are an indigenous group in the Solomon Islands. They have a rich cultural heritage and have lived in the area for thousands of years. The Helong language is an important part of this cultural heritage. It is used in everyday communication as well as in traditional ceremonies and rituals. Like many endangered languages, Helong is at a risk of disappearing. One of the main reasons for this is the influence of English and other languages in the area. Younger generations are often not learning the language, and the number of speakers are declining. As a result, there is a growing concern among linguists and language preservationists about the future of Helong. The loss of the Helong language has significant cultural power consequences. Language is an important part of cultural identity, and the loss of a language can lead to a loss of cultural identity and a sense of isolation from the broader community. Additionally, the loss of a language can lead to the loss of cultural knowledge, including traditional stories, songs, and other forms of cultural expression. Helong is a vulnerable language. This is often due to the factors such as migration, urbanization, and the influence of dominant languages like Indonesian. Despite these challenges, the Helong people are working hard to preserve their language and culture, and there are ongoing efforts to document and study Helong in order to better understand its structure and significance. Efforts are being made to preserve Helong and other endangered languages. One such effort is the creation of language revitalization programs. These programs aim to teach younger generations about their native languages and help them develop a sense of pride in their cultural heritage. Additionally, efforts are being made to document endangered languages before they disappear completely. This documentation can be used for further research and to help preserve the language in some form. The Helong language is an important part of the cultural heritage of the Helong people. The preservation of Helong and other endangered languages is important for promoting linguistic diversity, preserving cultural heritage, and promoting understanding between different cultures. The preservation of endangered languages like Helong is essential for maintaining cultural diversity and promoting cross-cultural understanding. Language is an integral part of a community's cultural heritage, and when a language is lost, a part of that community's history and identity is lost as well. By supporting efforts to document, preserve, and revitalize endangered languages, we can help ensure that these languages continue to be passed down to future generations, and that the rich cultural heritage they represent is preserved for all to appreciate and learn from.